Here's a chance. Huskies walk right in. It's a power play goal.
You know, we're not BU or BC, and if you want that, and you want, you know, the big locker room or a hot tub in your locker room, then go there.
If Northeastern hockey has a chip on its shoulder, maybe it's because the Huskies haven't finished top 3 in Hockey East since the Reagan administration.
But I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
First-year Huskies coach Greg Cronin is dedicated towards branding his program as the toughest in the hub. And part of his plan involves toughing it out in the ring.
They say in boxing there's no better venue to find out about yourselves than there is in a boxing ring. Because when you fight somebody, you look right through their eyes and into their soul.
Cronin first wove boxing into his regimen while coaching USA Hockey in 1997. The goal was to toughen players who were headed for the brutally physical Arterial Hockey League in the Midwest. It also forced young athletes to confront their own vulnerabilities.
I think people, when they hear the word boxing and fighting, they think that they're undisciplined, it's violent, it's savage. But really, I think the fundamental tenet to boxing is discipline.
Well, when they first started out, they just didn't have a clue. When they come in, they'd get in the ring and they didn't know what was going on. Now they get in there like like they've been doing it for years, and it's nice to see that, and you see it on the ice too.
Good work along the wall to step 3. He walks it out towards the front for his shot and the score.
Have you noticed some of these fights getting actually heated in here?
I mean, the first time we sparred was pretty crazy. The guys went pretty hard, and I actually got my nose, Broken? Yeah, no, not broken, but it was bleeding pretty bad, so.
It's definitely a new way to look at the whole hockey aspect. With the old school kind of coaching, I mean, it's more just, all right, hockey's hockey, so we're going to focus on hockey and we're going to teach hockey. But with the new staff, they're going outside, they're thinking outside the box, I guess you could say, in a sense.
Coach Cronin's outside-the-box philosophy is geared towards mental toughness and team building. However, it's not until the young athletes look inward that those philosophies start to work.
The first time you box, it's scary the first time, and the first time you get hit, then you realize that you can really get punched with that headgear on and really take it, and understand that you can take those blows and still come back.
The idea is to make the concept of getting hit relative, training the body to shrug off physical pain that might distract a player from using his hockey skills to their full potential.
Hockey's full of momentum. Teams are going to get on a roll for 5 minutes. How do you manage that? Teams that are able to get through it and persevere and ride it out will win the game.
It's just about composing yourself when you're dealing with adversity. So if you get punched in the face in boxing, or if you get knocked down, it's just about getting back up and keep going and working hard.
The first thing that happens when you get punched in the face is really not really the physical aspect of it, or how much it hurts. It's kind of the embarrassment factor. How do you deal with that? So you gotta get we kind of translate it to hockey. So if you get burned one-on-one out of the corner, the guy's going on a breakaway, or if it happens, how do you deal with that kind of fear and that aspect of it?
The concept of bravery in sports is that certain athletes just have it, the ability to avoid being rattled in the face of adversity. For the new coaching staff at NU, bravery isn't that simple.
And I think the courage is a broad term. I think a lot of people think of it about as well, is the guy going to fight or is he going to flee? But a lot, again, that's kind of a real black and white definition. A lot of way courage is your conviction about who you are. Are you going to be able to withstand pressure and continue to play with skill?
When you're looking at guys and recruiting and evaluating people, you say, well, some people have courage and some people don't. And I think this element, as much as that's something that maybe some people think you're born with, I think you can kind of inject a confidence with that.
But, well, can you teach certain things that are intangibles? Can you bring those things out in people? I think boxing, you may not change everybody, but if you can change 2 out of 10 kids, then to me, you've made a tremendous amount of progress.
Progress can be a bumpy road. Northeastern has gotten off to a difficult start this season, but they're playing tough, and their toughened approach in the ring and on the ice has renewed Husky pride.
I've never heard of a coach having teams box, once a week, but I really think it works. He has he has a vision that's going to make the team better. I don't think other teams are doing that. I think it helps our team and makes our team special.
Well, you know, we don't have the 20-person jacuzzi and the theater seating and all the whistles and bells, but I think what you have here is this place with a lot of character, and you know, we're a blue-collar team, and you know, I think that's what we represent.
From Northeastern University, I'm Jeb Fisher.